I'm Stephen Garvey, Executive Director of the Foundation for Democratic Advancement. Today in this brief video I will introduce the Foundation and share with you what it stands for. The Foundation for Democratic Advancement is an international democracy, reform, and advocacy organization. The Foundation has members throughout the world and it networks with similar organizations. The Foundation for Democratic Advancement's mission is to advance the fairness, transparency, and accountability of democratic process wherever elections occur. The Foundation believes that people should be at the forefront of democracy. All the FDA initiatives support this basic principle. For example, the FDA believes that there should be bans on corporations and labor unions from participating in electoral finance. Also, the FDA believes that reforms are essential for a fair democracy. The reason that democratic processes are important is that they are the backbone of democracy. They are the framework. So the FDA spends a lot of time looking at these processes, and by understanding them, the FDA has a greater understanding of democracies in different countries. Once the FDA understands these processes, it allows them to look at aspects of the democracy going on in a country, and then it can apply ground assessments. For example, the FDA does media studies during elections to look at the media coverage. Also, the FDA does electoral process audits, and the FDA is involved in observations of elections. This is only a snapshot of the Foundation for Democratic Advancement. For more information on the FDA mission, the people involved, the reports, the upcoming projects, initiatives, please visit democracychange.org. In closing, the FDA believes that citizen empowerment, stronger civil society are essential for democracy. The FDA supports these initiatives by overall showing what is going on in democracy and what ought to be. And beyond that, the FDA tries to bridge the gap between what is and what ought to be in democracy. Democracy requires work, and especially with all this technology in the modern era of the world, such as drones, and then there's all kinds of minority and special interests that are challenging democracy. People have to step forward and protect what they have. Otherwise, it's going to be eroded, and they're going to lose it. The FDA has evidence of pseudo-democracy in the world where they're pretending to be democracies, but they aren't. The FDA is exposing that. The FDA has shown in many Western countries signs and examples of systematic corruption, and this is where minority and special interests have infiltrated the democracy and they're undermining it. So the FDA is exposing that, informing people in these democracies about it, and recommending changes. These are some of the concrete things that the FDA is doing. Please help us with this mission so that we can strengthen democracies around the world and provide a better existence for people.